everybody. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. It's Shelby and Kelsey here. And this month, we're excited to be celebrating National Diabetes Month. All of November, we're going to be interviewing some of our diabetes educators and going over some diabetes-friendly recipes to help you guys during the month of November. And we know that Thanksgiving is coming too, so that can always be a challenge for us. Today, we have a diabetes educator with us, Miss Gus Johnson.
Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Gus is a diabetes educator and she's a registered nurse. So she's going to tell us a little bit about the role of a diabetes educator.
A diabetes educator, certified diabetes educator. The role is that educator is a very valuable part of the team. By doing a clear, good assessment, you're able to find out the challenges that someone may be having in caring and treating their diabetes. So that is our main role, is to help people overcome their barriers to good self-care.
I'm so sorry, but I'm just a little distracted. Tell us a little bit about your baby.
My baby, and let me introduce you to her. This is Sugar Baby.
Oh.
And a lot of times I have found that people who have diabetes find it very difficult to care for themselves. So one of my main mantras is always that I have them say, I will care for me. And that's me, M-M-E-E. And I use Sugar Baby as that illustration. So many times when we're caring for other people, we will stop and do anything that's within our power to make sure that our children are safe and healthy and growing. And by using this example, I tell my patients often, imagine that you've got a little sugar baby that is with you at all times. And by using my mantra, I will take care of me, to remember the things that you do in your daily life to be able to care for your diabetes. Also, by thinking about it as having a sugar baby, a lot of times this makes it easier to incorporate the things that we need to do to manage diabetes in our everyday lives. I will take care of me, and that is me, M-M-E-E. First off is medicine. Medicine is very important if it's prescribed by your doctor as a role in the management of diabetes. Sometimes people will forget to take their insulin or forget their medication, but if this was a child and a small baby that you were caring for, you would never forget. You'd set an alarm, you would do whatever's necessary to be able to give that child its medicine on time and the right amount. M, monitor. When my children were small, we didn't have baby monitors, but I tell you, every baby shower I go to and I look at their wish list, there is baby monitors there. We are a monitored world, and the only way to know if your diabetes is being managed is with monitoring. That is with finger sticking and testing the blood sugar. That's an important part of that. Also too, with E, exercise. If you had a baby, small baby, and it never laughed or played or looked at a mobile, we would have it at the doctor's office and wondering what's wrong. So I often encourage people to know that you have a healthy baby, that baby will play. And the management part of diabetes that's very important is to make sure that you play. Make exercise fun, enjoy it. If you have children, grandchildren, you chase a ball, you play with bubbles and run through the yard. It always wants to be fun. And then lastly, of course, is eating. Making sure that the nutrients that baby is fed well, fed on time, the right amount of formula. And this is the same way with eating and caring for ourselves, making sure that our carb counts are correct and making sure that we do eat our meals and snacks at the appropriate time. So that's why I have Sugar Baby, to help people understand that they do have a illness that can be, or a condition that's chronic but can be very managed.
Sugar Baby and your mantra is such a wonderful way to explain that to patients. So if a patient were interested in diabetes education, how would they go about setting up a visit with the CDE?
Obtaining a visit with the CDE is very simple. Call your doctor's office. You can speak with the nurse, or you can speak with even their medical office assistant and simply say, I want some more education about managing my diabetes, and they'll be happy to fill out a referral and send it to our central scheduling department, where they will also even pre-cert with your insurance to make sure that this is a service that's actually covered. And then they will call and arrange an appointment and time that's more convenient for you to come and see us.
Wonderful. And our last question, are there any resources here other than meeting with a diabetes educator at the health park?
Yes, there is, and I'm so glad you asked. We have a monthly meeting with the Diabetes Support Group, and each month it's meeting on Tuesdays, 5:30 here at the health park in the chapel. And each month we take on some of these different aspects of caring for your diabetes, such as we had an exercise physiologist come in, we've had a pharmacists come in and discuss medication. So lots of education, but most of all is the fellowship of other people with diabetes who they can share their stories, give you support to go on and break those barriers to your self-care.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, who would a person reach out to if they were interested in the diabetes support group? Would they show up, or is there a phone number that they
You
could
actually
call?
can just show up. There's, no problem. Don't have to have a reservation, but just come. But if you need some more information or just need to chat about the program, you can always call me at 270-688-1227, and I'll be glad to answer all the questions.
Great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Gus, for coming and sharing a little bit more about wonderful resources that we have here at the health park, whether that's a diabetes support group or diabetes education with a CDE. We hope that you use these resources to your advantage and continue to watch our Wellness Wednesday videos. And for the rest of this month, we're going to bring you guys some tasty recipes, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. So we hope that you tune into those on Wellness Wednesday, your place to get well one bite at a time.